Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to the DC Rebirth hype train. Now, I've seen a lot of other people in the community make videos about the DC hype train, and I'm here to talk about what I'm going to be getting in the future. I'm not going to talk about what I'm getting tomorrow because, of course, I'm going to make a video about it, but I just want to make a quick video about what I think you should look forward to picking up and what I'm going to be looking forward to picking up. So now you don't have to take what I say into consideration. This is just coming from I only buy DC. Really, I don't buy any Marvel. I've been waiting for Rebirth for a while now. Towards the end, or before Rebirth, I felt like DC was in quite of a limbo of comic books. It was kind of stale. They were just kind of throwing issues around, and I don't know. I just couldn't wait to have new stories. So these are the books that I am going to look forward to getting when Rebirth happens. So I'm not going to include all the big titles that are already going right now. I guess I will. So I'm going to be picking up Batman Detective Comics, and I think you should do the same. One, it's Batman, and it's going to sell. At least the first few issues are gonna, even if you don't want to read them, I think you should pick a couple up to trade them or sell them on eBay, because all of the Rebirth, at least number ones, or even the number one issues right now, are going for at least $10 on other websites and eBay. Pick them up, swap them. I don't care what you do, sell them, but I think it's really good to pick them up right now. I'm also going to be picking up Nightwing. I can't wait to read Nightwing. I didn't read Grayson. I didn't really get into Grayson. I picked up and looked at it on my store. I know a lot of people loved it. I didn't. I want to see I want to see Dick as a Robin or something I don't want to see him as an agent. I just don't. It doesn't feel right to me. So, sorry about my dogs, guys. So I'm going to be picking up Nightwing because I can't wait. So it's written by Tim Seeley, who did Grayson, so it's gonna be good. So if you're a Grayson fan, you're gonna like Nightwing, hopefully. Another one I'm gonna be picking up is All Star Batman. Of course, it's Scott Snyder's next book. One thing that I was really kind of turned off by was they showed that JR cover where like Batman's really up close and he's holding like some sort of boomerang at he's like holding it like this. I think that looks so shitty. You should be able to find it online if you Google it. I'm not gonna edit any videos that I do. I'm just gonna record them, throw them up. It's easier for me. I hate editing, so I apologize that I can't throw you up a image right here underneath my hand. But if you look it up, I think it looks shitty, but I'm still excited for the book. I follow Scott Snyder on social media, and he says that the stuff that they're doing right now is awesome, and I'm going to take his word for it, because I don't see why he would do something shitty and kind of tarnish his kind of streak he's got going on right now. So I'm picking up All-Star Batman, and I think you should too. I'm also going to be picking up Trinity. Now, Trinity is one of my hyped books for me. I'm actually really excited for Trinity. It's Francis Manipool. He's writing and he's the art. I follow him on Instagram. I suggest you do the same. He posts a lot of art he's working on, especially stuff from Trinity, and it looks amazing. It looks awesome, and I can't wait to read it. Even if it stinks, I'm probably going to pick up at least the first 10 issues, I think, at least, because it just looks so good. I mean, his art, something about his art just really gets me. I loved his Red Robin stuff and a bunch. He's just really good. So pick up Trinity. I keep that on your list as something to get. And of course, The Flash. That's selling like hotcakes. I don't need to tell you that it is right now. So I suggest if you can, pick up a couple of them, maybe 3, and either sell the third one or use it as a trade. That's what I'm doing. I'm buying multiples of things, and I'm using them as a trade in case I couldn't get an issue from my local comic shop and they're selling them too much online. Maybe a friend or somebody in the local comic book community on YouTube has the issue that I need, and he's willing to trade for that one. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to be getting Justice League, of course. I don't need to say much about Justice League. It's Justice League. And then Titans, once again, don't need to say much about it. I think everyone's going to be picking it up because of Wally West. I'm excited that it's old Wally West. I didn't really enjoy new Wally West. I know a lot of people didn't either, and they just didn't say it because they didn't want people to think they were racist or anything. But, I mean, the new Wally West kind of sucked. He didn't really get to do much. They really kind of just made him black, and he didn't have the same attitude as everyone loved. And they just kind of scrapped the whole concept of old Wally West. And I understand that Rebirth brought it back, but I'm glad to see Wally and the gang back in Titans. And that brings me to one little side note that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to only show one book off in this video. And for you people who are just getting on the DC hype train, this video is primarily for you who don't know much about DC, who don't know a whole bunch of the titles that are coming out in the future. I'm not talking about the titles tomorrow. I'm talking about the titles in the future. So this is, I'm hoping this helps you guys out, maybe give you an idea of what you need to look forward to, how much money you maybe need to save up, maybe a list. Now, these aren't all the books that are coming out Rebirth-wise. These are the ones that I think I'm going to get. There's a lot that I'm not going to get, and I'll speak about a couple of them. I don't want to make this video too long. So on the note of Titans, I picked this book up. This was going on before Rebirth happened. This was Titans Hunt. This is Titans Hunt number 5. This was Grayson's first return back as Nightwing from being Grayson. I picked this up primarily because this was his return back. Not for it to be a bunch of money, but just because I thought it was a cool book to have. I love the artwork. It's really cool. I love the way he looks, although I don't like the red and the black. I prefer him in blue and black, because that's Nightwing. Fuck red and black. Even though I'm wearing red and black. I should be the only one wearing red and black. But yeah, Titans Hunt, you can still get pretty much this whole Titans Hunt run. It's cheap. It's cover price still. I don't think this book's going to go up at all. I think it's going to stay the same or get lower. But, hey, get it. Check it out. I really only bought it because this was Grayson coming back as Nightwing. So, go give that a check out. And that was my little side note about Titans, really. And like I said, everyone's going to be getting Titans. And then I'll be getting Teen Titans. Because I want to see... I really enjoy Damian as Robin. I can't wait to see him have a team of his own. I've kind of been reading Damian since he's kind of shown up. And I really liked how... You know, he's like a really big smart aleck. And he's a natural-born leader. And I can't wait to see him in Teen Titans. He's going to have New 52 Wally West and, you know, the whole group back together. I'm excited for Titans and Teen Titans. I don't know which one I'm excited for more because I love the Titans books. But I can't wait to see Damian and his new group, and I can't wait to see what he does, how he leads them, and the stuff they get into. So that's something I would look forward to. Not just Titans. I would look forward to Teen Titans as well. The next book would be The Hellblazer. Now this was on this was on like my maybe list. And Elvis. Sorry guys about my dog. He hears a little noise and he goes nuts. And also I'm recording 3 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Kim left to go to work. She's working from 3 a.m. until early morning, so I decided to make a video. But yeah, Hellblazer is a book that I'm going to be getting. I kind of read it digitally during the New 52. Wasn't like super excited about it. Oh, he's going to go nuts. Wasn't super excited about it. So I'm going to give it another chance. And then the last book that I will be picking up is Super Sons. I'm excited to see, you know, a little Wayne and a little Kent, you know, have a little like duo kind of book together. So I'm excited for that book. Now here's a list of maybes. Now these books are maybes. I might still pick them up. I might pick up the first 2 issues, 3 issues, see if I like them, scrap them. because there are going to be a lot of books coming out for DC, and I still want to have a budget to get, Silver Ages and eBay auctions and stuff like that. I don't want to cripple myself buying tons of DC books. I don't want to buy every Rebirth issue. So here's my maybe list. Action Comics and Superman. The reason why this is on my maybe list, and other videos you see that I did pick it up, is I'm not a Superman fan. I primarily picked them up for my girlfriend. She really likes Superman, so that's why I picked them up. Plus, I decided I would give them a chance, and it's the Rebirth and the Trinity and all that. So, but that's on my maybe list. I might kind of drop that around 4 or 5 issues. Not totally sure yet. Next one on my maybe list is Aquaman. I don't think we're going to pick up any more unless, like I said, Kim wants to. Kim's an Aquaman fan. I don't know if we're going to pick any more up. Probably around 3 or 4 issues. We're going to see how it's going to go. And Green Arrow. Green Arrow, I might be dropping after the 3rd issue. I'm not a Green Arrow fan. The only reason I bought it is because it was selling like crazy. And, I figured it'd make a great trade. And it has been, so that's why I got Aquaman. But it's probably going to be dropped. Now, here's some true books that are on my maybe list. Batman Beyond. Now, Batman Beyond, I've always liked Batman Beyond. I like the show. I like some of the early, the other Batman Beyond stuff. The New 52 books that came out, I wasn't thrilled. I started to pick them up. I dropped them after issue 5, I think? 4, maybe? Early. I dropped them early. Did not enjoy it. I'm willing to give any book a second chance. I'm not one to be like, this sucked, not getting it again, fuck this book. I'm going to give Batman Beyond another chance. If it sucks, fuck it, it's gone. I'm not even going to care if it's worth tons of money. If I don't like it, I ain't going to get it anymore. That's just how it is. And you should be the same. If you're watching this and you're like, well, I don't like any of these books, who cares? Fuck me. Don't listen to me. But I'm just, I figured I'd make this video with, maybe giving some people some help onto, if you're new to DC, what books that, I'm looking forward to that maybe you want to look forward to too, that maybe are going to be hot sellers, And then Blue Beetle. Now, Blue Beetle, I'm excited for. I think this book is going to be good, but it could be bad, just like any book. So I'm probably going to be picking up probably until issue 4 or 5 and feeling it out. And if it's not good, I'll just drop it. I didn't put Wonder Woman on the list. I'm going to pick up Wonder Woman tomorrow. And if I don't like it, it might just end at issue 1. Really, I just don't see myself reading the Wonder Woman stuff. I'm gonna be picking up Trinity, and I would rather read them as a team than as Wonder Woman separate. So that's kind of like where that line gets drawn. Really, I'd rather read them as a team and than as a solo book. So that's how it's gonna go. That's basically all I have for you. There's going to be, I know you're going to be like, well, there's a lot of books that just didn't make it on your list. Well, I just will not pick them up regardless. I know I've said in another video that I just won't buy Harley Quinn. I'm not going to buy new Harley Quinn stuff. I know there's people out there who are like, oh, I love Harley Quinn. That's great. I understand the appeal to her. I liked her in the older stuff, Batman Adventures, love her in the show. Love her in the Batman Holiday Special Adventures. I just don't like what they're doing with her now. I feel like she's become DC's Deadpool, and I hate it. I don't like the artists on her as of lately. Amanda Conner, I think her name is. I just think, to me, Amanda Conner's art gives me like Forrest Whitaker eye. I don't know about you guys, but I've had the talk with the dudes at my comic shop, and when you look at the wall of new issues, and I'm skimming through, and I see like Jim Lee stuff, and I see CHOOOO stuff, and I see all these other artists' stuff and variant covers, and then I see Amanda Conner's Harlequin, and I'm like, Holy shit, that looks so bad. Like, it just looks bad. And if I could, if I edited this video and threw up some prime examples of her covers, I would be, I mean, I don't know if anybody's with me on that one, but that's primarily why I'm not picking up Harley. Maybe if somebody else was writing the book and was drawing, I would give it a chance, but I'm not. Same with Birds of Prey and Batgirl. I didn't like who they have on them. I didn't like. I watched the Rebirth live thing. I didn't enjoy who was on them at all. I I felt like we were gonna have. They said during the thing they said that they really wanted to. They cared about what we thought, and they wanted to make sure that every book had a good team and people who cared. And I just felt like they didn't do that with some of these books. Batgirl, Birds of Prey. I just feel like they didn't care. They just gave it to some people who they're letting have a chance on, but I feel like you're going to have another New 52 effect where these books are just going to be dropped. They're just not going to, people might buy them because they're number ones and number twos, but I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't think they're going to be successful once again. I just feel like the teams weren't strong with some of these books, and the books that I didn't list, I just will not even be buying, even if for number ones. I'm not going to waste my time on some of these books. There's some books that, like Red Hood, that I might, but probably not. I do want to save a large quantity for some variants that I might like, and silver issues. I love collecting silvers and golden age comics and bronze. I don't want to stop because there's so many of these rebirths coming out. I don't want to be destroying my whole comic book allowance on rebirth stuff alone. So that's why I'm being choosy. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I just hope this video helps somebody out there. And sorry if it was 20 minutes long. I didn't intend it for 20 minutes long. It's 3 a.m. and I'm rambling. So I'm going to stop myself there. If you have any questions or want to talk Rebirth, you want to talk about DC, let me know. Elvis is going to bark some more. As you can see, he hit the fan right there. He hit it because he spins and he barks. So we'll end it on an Elvis bark. Enjoy yourself. New comic book days tomorrow, and I'll be doing another video either tomorrow or Thursday. So take care of each other, and yeah, just be great to one another.